Swastiastu. Hello everyone, we are from the second group and now we are gonna talk about 7 types of meaning by Leech. Before we start to the material, let us to introduce ourselves first. So there is me, my name is Niputwe Misdani, and then there is Nimade Purnama Devi. So there are 7 types of meaning by Leech. The first one, there is conceptual meaning, connotative meaning, social meaning, affective, reflective, collocative, and the last one is semantic meaning. Before we move to the 7 types of meaning, so Leech has stated about semantics as well in his work Semantics, the Study of Meaning, published in the year 1981. Geoffrey Leech established at the time one of the most true classification of the term meaning from a semantic point of view. In order to do so, Leech first puts emphasis on the problematics of the term itself and names different authors who dealt with this subject so as to accentuate the complexity of the topic with regards to this. He mentioned the book written by C.K. Ogden and L.A. Richards, published in 1923, who found 22 definitions for the word meaning. To exemplify this statement, Leech provides 2 opposed sentences, each of which is characterized by the discrepancies relating to either real word or language. So here, Leech also provides 2 examples of the sentence, which is opposite for each other. The first one, there is, my uncle always sleeps on one toe, inconsistent with the real world. And then the second one, my uncle always sleeps awake, inconsistent with the language. Alright, for the first meaning here, there is conceptual, or we can call it denotative. Conceptual meaning, also called logical or cognitive meaning, it is the basic propositional meaning which corresponds to the primary dictionary definition. It is the essential core meaning. For the example, sound p can be described as voiceless, bilabial, plosive. Similarly, here there is boy, which is human, male, adult. The hierarchical structure of boy, human, male, adult. Conceptual meaning deals with the core meaning of expression. For example, part of the conceptual meaning of needle may be thin, sharp, or instrument. The aim of conceptual meaning is to provide an appropriate semantic representation to a sentence or statement. The conceptual meaning is the base for all the other types of meaning. For the second one, there is connotative meaning, which is the communicative value of an expression over and above its purely conceptual content. It is something that goes beyond more written of a word and hints at its attributes in the real word. This purely conceptual content of woman, for the example, is human, female, adult, but the psychosocial connotation could be gregarious, having maternal instinct, or typical, which is rather than invariable. Attributes of womanhood, such as bubbling, experience in cookery, skirt or dress wearing, and etc. Alright, for the third one here, there is social meaning. The meaning conveyed by the piece of language about the social context of its use is called the social meaning. The decoding of a text is dependent on our knowledge of stylistic and other variations of language. Social meaning is related to the situation in which an utterance is used. So here there is stylistic variation, represents the social variation. This is because styles show the geographical region and social class of the speaker. Style helps us to know about the period, field, and status of the discourse. For the example, steed, horse, and nag are synonymous. They all mean a kind of animal. For the example, horse, but they differ in style and so have various social meaning. Steed is used in poetry, horse is used in general, while nag is slang. The word home can have many uses also, like domicile or official, residence or formal, abode, in poetic, home, just an ordinary use. It is concerned with the social circumstance of the use of a linguistic expression. For example, some dialectic words inform us about the religional and social background of the speaker. In the same way, some stylistic usage let us know something of the social relationship between the speaker and the hearer. For the example, the first one, I ain't done nothing. The line tells us about a speaker, and that is the speaker is probably a black American, underprivileged, and uneducated. Another example can be, come on, yar, be a sport, don't be a loo. The social meaning can be that of Indian young close friend. So that's all for me, and for the next material will be presented by Purnama. Thank you.
Alright, now I will continue the material about affective or emotive meaning. It refers to emotive association or effect of word evoked in the reader listener. It is what is conveyed about the personal feeling or attitude toward the listener. Example, home for a sailor or soldier, and mother, expatriate for a motherless child, a married woman in Indian context, will have special affective, emotive quality. And then, for Leech, affective meaning refers to what is conveyed about the feeling and attitude of the speaker through use of language, or attitude to listener as well as attitude to what he is saying. Affective meaning is often conveyed through conceptual connotative content of the word used. For the example, you are a vicious tyrant and a villainous reprobation, and I have you. Or I have you, you idiot. We are left with a little doubt about the speaker's feeling toward the listener. Here, a speaker seems to have a very negative cold attitude toward his listener. This is called affective meaning. And then reflected meaning. Reflected meaning arises when a word has more one conceptual meaning or multiple conceptual meaning. In card service, the Comforter and the Holy Ghost refer to the third in Trinity. They are religious words, but unconsciously there is a response to their non-religious meanings too. Thus, the Comforter sounds warm and comforting, while the Ghost sounds wasted or even dreadful. One sense of the word seems to rub off on another, especially through relative frequency and familiarity. Example, ghost is more frequent and familiar in a religious sense. And then, in poetry, two we have reflected meaning, as in following line from futility. Our line, so dear, achieve our sight. Full nerve, still warm, too hard to spare. Owen he uses dear in the sense of expansiveness, but the sense of beloved is also allowed. The faultless, the could not but be gay in such company. The word gay was frequently used in the time of William Wordsworth, but the word now is used for homosexuality. And then we continue to collective meaning. Collective meaning is the meaning which word acquires in the company of certain word colocate or co-occur with certain word only. Example, big business, not large or breed. Collocative meaning refers to association of verb because of its usual or habitual co-occurrence with certain type of word. Pretty and handsome indicate good looking. Well, my friend, you can see the word pretty collocate with girls, woman, village, garden, flower, etc. On the other hand, the word handsome collocate with boys, men, etc. And so pretty. This is for woman and handsome man. And then thematic meaning. It refers to what is communicated by the way in which a speaker or writer organizes the message in terms of ordering focus and emphasis. Thus, affective is different from passive though its conceptual meaning is the same. The ways we order our message also convey what is important and what not. This is basically thematic meaning. The example, Mrs. Smith donated the first prize. And then the first prize was donated by Mrs. Smith. In the first sentence, who gave away the prize is more important, but in the second sentence, what did Mrs. Smith give is important. Thus the change of focus changes the meaning also. That's all from me. Thank you so much for your attention. I will give the time back to Amy. Thank you.
Alright everyone, that's all that we can explain to you today about the 7 types of meaning by Leech. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you can enjoy it.